What's going on, everyone? Vampyr Gaming here, and back with more information. We pretty much have everything that we need to know for One Piece Day. Still a couple outliers, but in today's video, it is going to encompass everything that we know so far. We'll talk about the main event, the waitlist. We just got information regarding the side events, so we'll take a look at those. And as always, the links will be in the YouTube video description, so you can find these just a little bit easier. Feel free to check out the other links in there if you shop TCGPlayer, or if you just want to check out some of the products I sell. And we'll talk about the free stuff you get for attending One Piece Day, the merch, and a little bit more about that. Those who know, it's the Illustrator box, and we'll talk a little bit on that. And we'll talk about just kind of like the entertainment, like what to expect. So let's go ahead and jump in. So One Piece Day is a day in Dallas for the card game celebration. It is on March 8th and 9th of this year. It is open to the public, so anyone can attend, and we'll talk about how to attend as well. The dates for attending the general admission has moved. A lot of people have circled back to my videos like, hey, when does this open? And all of that, because it was originally announced a little bit earlier on Jan 19, but then they've continually updated and pushed things. The regular ticket sales for the events, which are the One Piece pre-regionals, went on sale January 12th. They are sold out. The main event is sold out. However, some of you may have seen the information. So what is a waitlist? For those new to the One Piece TCG, this is a way to kind of queue up for a spot to enter into the event. You can sign up for these on Tixer from the regular site. So if you're interested in waitlisting the pods, I know that also threw people up, threw people off. So the big thing is that these pods are pod 1, 2, and 3, or A, B, C. Each one of these are different pods that are going to be firing. So there's going to be 3 regionals each day happening simultaneously in Dallas. You just get to pick which one. I heard pod B is pretty cracked, so I'd pick any of those that isn't pod B, but you can definitely waitlist for all of them. Try to find your way into those. To find it, it's going to be the same place we're going to find some other information, but let's go ahead and take a look at the website. So if you're on the One Piece Day website here, to sign up for the waitlist, we want to go down to pre-registration. We will go to learn more, and then you can see these registration links. And when you go here, it will take you to Tixar where you can sign in. You will want a Tixar account, by the way, if you do plan to attend One Piece Day and thinking about the side events. So a little bit of a heads up, you will want that, because it is going to be relevant, but you can sign up for your pod and join up for the waitlist to try to get in. And then I believe that they'll have like a day of waitlist as well. This is just for if people cancel or ask for a refund, then the spot's going to go to the next person. Now, let's go ahead and talk about side events. So side events is the main reason why I wanted to go ahead and make this video. Is we did just get new information regarding the side events. We've got registration, which is actually very soon, and we're going to get a good idea of when these happen. So what we can tell is that these registrations are going to happen on Tixer, but here we see the official announcement from the One Piece TCG card game, the English version. We see it from their official Twitter or X handles, and we can see here it says, plan on joining us, I want to play in a side event. The advanced ticket portion of these go on sale from 9 a.m. CST on February 2nd, which is tomorrow from this recording. Today is February 1st, this is February 2nd, and it is in the morning, 9 a.m. CST. You guys saw how fast the main event sold out. Everyone who didn't get into the main event is going to want to get into the side events, so be sure to be there. I will include the relevant links. We're going to take a look at the website so you know how to navigate it and how to find it. Another thing is, so if you get into the side events, you can see here, side event ticket holders will automatically receive a general entry pass valid for both days. I know that's been a big question for everybody. If you're in the main event, your pass is valid for both days. You can get in regardless if you have a Sunday or if you have a Saturday. Your pass is going to be good for both. Same thing is going to happen here for the side events. If you get a side event ticket, you do not need to sign up for the general entry. So now let's take a look at the side events on the website. So if we want to take a look at the side events, it is also going to be here in pre-registration. We're going to click learn more. We're going to get the One Piece website. We're going to scroll down here to where we see side event tickets. So we're going to see here, there's going to be registrations for each one. It says this deadline, but that's not. These are all going to be sold out the first day. We know this because we'll click on day one, this 8-man event we see here, and I imagine that they'll have different pods, but each one of these, they're going to have a Tixar link. Again, you're going to want to make your Tixar account in advance. If you've never had one and you're new to One Piece, you're going to want to make a Tixar account. All of these you can see here are going to take us to Tixar. So far, these sites aren't actually up, but we see side event number 2. It's a 64-player event. This one is a 8-player event, and this one is a 2-on-2 event. I'm not entirely sure if this is like the buddy battle or what have you, but whatever event you think you want to sign up, the 64, any of these, you're going to want to click there. We can also click details here, get a good idea of what these look like. So it'll show you, the day when you pre-register, but you can earn points in these events to trade in for prizes, and this is the prizes. So if you've been to a One Piece event, you're familiar with the prize walls. If you're brand new to the TCG or you're brand new to actually attending a One Piece event in a competitive style, they have a prize wall in which you earn tickets or points, and then each one of these has a redemption value that you can turn in for those cards and or packs, what have you. Usually they have booster packs are the cheapest item you can get. They do have the Dawn card pack volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 2, I believe, is the in-person one, which usually have better Dawn cards inside. But all of these are very cool. You can also potentially get things like Sangoro and some other top 64 prize cards. They've been known to have one serial card each day on the wall that pretty much if you win the 64 event, you can redeem for. So stay tuned for those, but if you're new, it's really cool. There's a lot of different things you can redeem. The lines tend to be very long because obviously everybody wins and they go to redeem their tickets. So just a heads up there, but you can find all of that. Again, it's under that side events, under the details right here. You can click it, and then of course the registration links that you're going to want. And I will include this pre-registration link in the YouTube video description. So again, feel free to check that out, get that information. I want as many people to be able to participate in these as possible. And then let's just talk about general entry. I know, again, the biggest question a lot of people have had has been related to general entry. So here's what we know. You're going to need the Bandai TCG Plus app. I've mentioned this before. If you haven't got it already, get it and then create an account. You will need an account. This one, the registration is probably going to be open for the whole time. And you see here, obviously, general entry starts February 9th. So set a reminder in your calendar. Don't forget, because if you do not apply and you don't apply in advance, you will not be let in. You have to have a QR code that you will get from applying to be able to enter into the event. You cannot sign up the day of. You cannot sign up the day of. Say it back with me. You cannot sign up the day of. Make sure you have the app in advance. Set a reminder in your calendar. It's very important. And remember, February 9th. It's easier to get it done with now versus later, but this should be a free event to all, which is very cool. A huge shout out to Play TCG, who I'm sure is putting all of this together. But yeah, we do want the Bandai TCG Plus app. It'll be in there. It'll show up usually a couple days before, so I imagine there's going to be an update soon where you'll see Bandai One Piece Day, and then you're going to see the registration, and you'll go in. It's really easy. But yeah, February 9th. Don't miss out if you plan on going. And then let's talk about free stuff. So yeah, we talked about this before, but essentially we got confirmed we are getting the English version of this 5-gear Luffy. You see all 5 gears in the photo. It's absolutely amazing. I love the card. I believe They were not textured from Japan, so I imagine we're not going to see a textured card here either, but the foiling on it looks really cool. And then we get this. This is an exclusive to the English TCG. This Roranoa Zoro. Very cool. I'm a fan. He looks just so cool. And then he is a lesser played card in Vegapunk, so that is what it is. And then I think the hottest item in the whole thing that you should get a pack of 3 of these. Again, if you've attended like Bandai Card Fest, I imagine they're going to hand you a package of 3 of these promos, and you'll be like, sweet, thank you, amazing. And you'll go ahead and get that. So they'll probably put in like a little bag with some advertisements, just like Bandai Card Fest if you're familiar. But if not, it'll be like a 3 package promos all in one. So you can look forward to that. This should be handed to you when you receive your badge at the door. And let's talk about merchandise, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. So this is something super huge, and I think a lot of you should pay attention here. The biggest thing and keywords here. So in their latest post, we see something, but the official merch. So select products will be sold in advance only at One Piece Day Dallas. So in advance. And then we look over here. This was in their recent post. We see pre-sale right here, and then we see this box. So my thoughts and my assumptions are that this is going to be just like everything else when you pre-order products for Bandai Card Fest. It's going to be a product pre-order on Premium Bandai. So if you don't have a Premium Bandai account, or you're not familiar, get familiar, create an account. You're going to want one, because I imagine this is how, if they're going to pre-sale this in advance and you pick it up in person, I imagine you're going to want to do that and have that account, because these are going to sell out fast. I have zero doubts that these will sell out fast. Why? Did you see the Zeus? The Nami set sold out in like 3 seconds. You didn't do an initial buy right when it went live. TBD, obviously, I imagine that they will do some amounts of limitations. It might even be 1 per person, which could be devastating for people searching that playset, but it'd be great for people trying to get their order in. So something that they can look forward to. And then I imagine they'll have like a Premium Bandai pickup booth, which they have done historically. But again, we see this say pre-sale from their latest post. Obviously the giveaways, but we see pre-sale. And then we see select products will be sold in advance only at One Piece Day Dallas on the site. At $19.99, we see this illustration box EX, which features this Lucci, the 4-drop Lucci promo, which is phenomenal. And then we see this 3-4 Bonnie. We see the Bonnie from OP07, and this is OP05 Lucci, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really remember what set he's from, but these products are going to be hot. These products are going to be popular. I think everybody's going to want to get their hands on them. So definitely stay tuned to their social media, be it Facebook, be it Twitter, or what have you. But if you're on Twitter, be sure to follow me as well. If I see these, I will, of course, post them as soon as they post them at Vampyr Gaming. Check it out. And then entertainment. So to kind of just round things off, the really cool thing that they do, and it's pretty much, again, if you've been to get Bandai Card Fest, you're no stranger to Kitadani, you're no stranger to Maki, but perhaps you've left the venue both days before they get to perform. And if so, you've definitely missed out, and I sincerely hope you will not. But it does say special performances on the stage will include live music and talks with some of the voice cast of the anime. So I imagine this time around they're going to bring some English voice actors from the anime, because obviously they're here in the US, so it might be really easy. But of course they bring Maki and they bring Kitadani-san over from Japan to perform here for us, which is absolutely amazing, and it is such a good time. Usually they perform 2-3 songs each, tops, but they're very cool. They bring a lot of energy. The crowd, the atmosphere, I highly recommend. I think it's the most underrated part of Bandai Card Fest. But be sure to hit subscribe button. Let me know. Drop any questions you may have. If I have answers, I will definitely answer them. And I will see you guys in the next one.